Todd Hicks.
And I'm Joe Rimmelspach.
On behalf of the Department of Plant Pathology, welcome to this week's Turf Tips. Well, Joe, we didn't get the weather that you and I hoped for over the weekend, the heat, the humidity, and the rain. We got the heat and the rain, but we didn't seem to get the humidity. Sounds like everybody survived at least the weekend pretty unscathed. Disease-wise, dollar spot's still going to be out there. Be very wary for it. Patch diseases are coming in. We've just seen brown patch just the other day, starting here at the Turf Center. And anthracnose is the other thing we've caught here at the Turf Center. Just diagnosed it yesterday. So be very diligent out there on the courses, especially watching the POA for those two things. Other than that, patch diseases, we're not seeing a whole lot on the golf course besides guys really drying out. Localized dry spots becoming a big issue. Make sure you're using a wetting agent. And make sure you're going out with full rates and making sure you get that put out the proper way so you get that moisture down to where it needs to be. Other than that, there's not much else going on the golf side of things.
Yeah, golf's been relatively quiet, as Todd's mentioned. I just want to really encourage you, though, to do scouting. You know those, if you've been at the course for a while, you know those areas where you're indicator for certain diseases. Stay on top of those. If you have thunderstorms or rain, that could move in potentially if you have hot conditions, and just stay ahead of your diseases. Have a good sound preventative program so you aren't chasing diseases later in the summer. It's too early to get stuck with a chronic disease problem that you're going to maybe have to deal with throughout the summer, especially anthracnose. On the high cut side, again, we're going through this transition from cool, moist spring conditions to hot summer conditions. Many lawns throughout the state are drying out due to spotty rain, going into that kind of light yellow-green color from the transition. Have a good sound fertility program. I recommend using good quality, slow-release products so you have it there when the turf needs it. Disease-wise, red thread's subsiding. I had several courses, or not courses, but lawn companies mention to me that they've come back on a timely basis with their second application, and where those have kicked in, they've gotten pretty good recovery. And so make sure you don't go too lean on your fertility with red thread. Another thing is lawns that have had a lot of red thread, oftentimes in those, if they're weak on fertility, dollar spot will come in right after the red thread, and so you have continued disease problems. So just be aware of that. The last disease I just want to mention on lawns is if you're dealing with a lot of tall fescue and either you're getting rain or people are over irrigating, we're in brown patch weather that's going to be starting up. So be aware of that and be on top of it. But just have good practices, good mowing, keep on top of things, good scouting, and if we can help with anything, let us know. Anything else, Todd?
I think that's it for this week. Remember, if you're having trouble and you need some kind of help, look at our website. There's plenty of tips and information on there. If it gets real bad, don't be afraid to give us a call or an email. We'll talk to you next week.